Samahan si Chris Lorenzana, trainer at Chief Inspiration Officer ng Training Edge Incorporated sa isang oras na seminar sa radyo na magbibigay inspirasyon upang lalo pang mapaganda, mapasaya at mapaunlad ang ating buhay. Winner ka, Pinoy!
Don't quit before your miracle.
Makinig, makilahok at sumama sa talastasan dahil ang programang ito ay para sa iyo.
So if you're lost and on your own, you can never surrender. Hindi ka naman talaga nag-iisa.
Winner ka, Pinoy!
If your path won't lead you home, you can never surrender.
Winner ka, Pinoy! Kada araw ng linggo, alas 11 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Dito lamang sa DZXL 558.
Happy Winner Ka Pinoy Sunday, everyone! Welcome to Winner Ka Pinoy. October 12, 2025, dear friends! Naku, napakabilis po talaga ng panahon. Kumusta po? Sana ay nasa maayos kayong kalagayan. Ikaw at ang iyong mga minamahal.
Bright blessed days and the dark secret night.
Tayo po ay nakikiramay sa lahat ng mga naapektuhan nung huling 2 lindol sa Cebu, sa Davao, yung mga hindi pa nakakaahon doon sa pinagdaanan nilang bagyo. Sana po ay nararamdaman ninyo ang pag-aaruga ng inyong mga kapitbahay, ng inyong mga government officials. At ang pwede lang naming ipadala sa inyo ay ang aming dasal at ang aming pagmamahal. Samahan niyo po ako mga kaibigan hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali on our ACA Part 2, Ask Chris Anything, na matagal nating na-postpone. Ayan. Ako'y labis na nagpapasalamat sa ating DZXL 558 team for assisting me today, especially Mr. Nico Edles or Erwin Makatangay. Thank you for making this broadcast possible. I'm broadcasting through Zoom, mga kaibigan. So please send me your messages at 0976-014-5041. Yan yung ating dedicated Winner Ka Pinoy number. 0976-014-5041. Or pwede rin niyo po ako padala ng inyong message sa aking personal number or sa aking Facebook Messenger. Or you can drop a message here on our Facebook live stream. I am taking a look at it now. Ayan. So, ang dahil ko na pong naipon na tanong, salamat sa mga nagpadala ng tanong. Yung mga iba nabasa ko, yung mga iba hindi. So, thank you really. At sana ay matapos ko sila at maubos ko silang basahin ngayong tanghali, mga kaibigan.
What a wonderful
Nako, first things first. Kailangan first things first ang gratitude ko kasi marami po ako napagsalbihan in the past weeks na gusto ko pong pasalamatan talaga. Unang-una, ang Mariwas sa Siam Ceramics. Thank you so much for ilang years na ba? More than 15 years of partnership. Salamat sa patuloy ninyong pagtitiwala sa akin. Ayan, TRP, ang aking mga TRPN leaders. I'll see you again next Wednesday. I'm so excited. Pang-5 batch na natin ng inyong leadership training. I'm so proud of you and TRP. CRE Consulting, thank you so much for the opportunity to serve you on your 17th anniversary team building. Nakakatuwang What an amazing team talaga ang Center for Reliability Excellence. Kasama pa nila ang kanilang presidente as they were playing games. Their president, si Sir Juan, joined from morning till afternoon hanggang matapos. What a beautiful message to the team talaga. And of course, my beautiful, amazing Furukawa Electric Auto Parts team, my dear Fiapians, thank you so much. And yesterday, Sky Freight, naku, maraming salamat. What a joy. What a joy to get to serve amazing individuals and amazing companies. So salamat po talaga. Thank you for blessing me with your trust. Sa Sky Freight, the last time I was there was 17 years ago. 17 years ago. Nakaka-proud how they have grown. Ayan. So thank you so much. Maraming salamat po talaga. Okay, dahil nga it's Ask Chris Anything, nako, unahin ko na yung mga iba na pinadala sa akin noon like 2 weeks ago pa yata, or yung mga ibang natira nung last time. But before that, let me check our Facebook live stream. Oh, ang dilim ko naman. I look dark, but never mind. It's okay. Ang mahalaga is parang putla ako dito sa video It's okay. Anyway, I'm better now sa mga nagtatanong po. Ang tagal po pala talaga ng recovery ng stomach flu, no? Hindi siya kagaya nung parang na food poisoning lang, no? Ang tagal pala. So be careful, it's viral. So siguro nakuha ko yun dahil nga lagi ako kung nasan-saan ako, I eat with people. So baka pwedeng kasi it's viral. So I could have gotten it from touching things, touched by other people, ganyan. So mag-ingat na lang po, kasi it's really difficult to get sick. Kaya nga yung iba sabi sa akin, "Hoy, magpa-check up ka na nga." May ninang Lilian Gandeza sent me a message, magpa-executive check up ka. You know, it's not something to be taken lightly. That's so true. Ayan, orasan ko po talaga yan. Unahin ko na yung message mo, Angelo Redaha, Sunday tanghalian, Radyoman Ate Chris Lorenzana, 74 days before Christmas. To God be the glory from Malolos, Bulacan. Thank you, Angelo, ha? Lagi mo talaga akong sinasamahan every Sunday. Hey, how nice naman from Miss Lourdes Liquido. Hi, Miss Chris from TRP. Hello! I'll see you on Wednesday. Ayan, thank you so much. Wow, nakaka-amaze naman. Thank you, really. I'm so grateful to people who continue to support Training Edge, myself, and of course, Winner Cup Pinoy. Yung mga iba, pag nagkakantuhan kami, hindi sila makapaniwala na magta 13 years na ang Winner Cup Pinoy. Yes, sabi nga na, wow, amazing. Yes, it's only possible because RMN, Radio Mindanao Network, and DCXL 558 continue to give us the airtime to do it, mga kaibigan. So the thanks is not just to me, but to our station talaga. Unahin ko na yung tanong ng kaibigan ko na si Weng Likmo. She sent it last Sunday. So Weng, I hope you're listening. Sabi niya, "Madam, na-topic mo na ba sa radio show mo na ano ba ang mas dapat piliin? To continue to be kind or to do what is right?" This is quite difficult. Dahil nabasa ko na to, dahil sa messenger ko mo pinadala, pinag-isipan ko talaga na, lagi ko kasi sinasabi, it's better to be kind than to be right during arguments, ganyan, di ba? Na hindi kailangan laging manalo in a conflict, for example, para lang we feel good, no? Or ma-feed natin yung ating ego. So, Weng, hindi ko alam ang context ng tanong mo, pero kindness for me, super, ano ba tawag dito? Parang supersedes everything, permeates everything. For me, di na bale na hindi ako manalo, let's say, or hindi ko mapatunayang tama ako for as long as I am kind. That's one. That's my philosophy talaga. Pero ibang usapan naman kapag inaabuso ka na. For me, kindness is not softness. Kindness is not being, yung usong-uso sa mga millennials na term ngayon na it's not being a pushover na parang, sige na, mabait naman yan eh. Sige na. Pagbibigyan ka niyan, mabait naman na siya. Ibang usapan yung you're already being abused. I think it's a different story already. Right, Weng? So, continue to be kind. If it still makes you whole and if it still uplifts you and if it is still your value. Pero kapag pakiramdam mo, wait lang, parang I'm being abused already. Parang my kindness is already being used against me. Or napapabayaan mo na yung sarili mo because you're too kind, then bumalik ka doon sa tanong na, ano ba ang tama sa sitwasyon na to? I don't know, I hope I'm making sense. My goodness. Anyway, pero ang point ko is that I think it's important to really balance being right and being kind. Papanalunin natin ang being kind because love always wins, sabi nga natin. Compassion always wins. Pero kung hindi na ikakabuti nung tao na kausap mo or ka-interact mo ang iyong kindness, na i-enable mo na siya to do worse things or to take advantage of you. Or kung i-enable na siya na ipagpatuloy niya yung masamang pag-uugali niya, then do what is right. Like, kung nasa kumpanya ka, implement the policy already. Siguro, isuspend na or baka i-terminate na. Alam mo yon. Because, again, kunwari, sa kumpanya na context, it's not up to us to be kind, lalo na pag violate yung ating policies, di ba? Parang yung batas lang natin sa ating bayan na sabi nga, the law may be harsh, but it is still the law. So, there are times na we need to fight for what is right. There, I hope I'm making sense. My goodness. So, Weng, I hope na nakikinig ka ha at sana ay nakatulong sa'yo yung sagot na yan. Hello, Miss Ermi Clemente. Hello, Miss Beng Damalerio. Hi, Jonathan Damalerio. Salamat sa pangungumusta. Ayan, so thank you. Ed Manukdok, salamat also. Now, okay, I'll start picking the messages already written. Some of this I haven't seen because I just collected them from participants. And some I asked somebody to write na pinadala sa akin. So, let me pick one already. Ayan. So, mga kaibigan, ako, mag-ingat po tayo. Mag-prepare na po tayo ng ating go bag kung wala pa. Dahil nga po sa parang sunod-sunod na earthquake. May trauma po ako sa earthquake kasi I was in Baguio during the 1990 earthquake. As in SLU that time. So, alam ko po yung trauma ng earthquake talaga. So, be gentle with yourself. If ilang araw pa yan or buwan na pag may konting panginginig, ay magpapanik attack ka talaga. So, it's normal po. But please, maghanda na po tayo ng ating mga go bag. Para lang po, alam niyo na, meron lang tayong mapupulot or, yung parang, yung mga importante para kahit pa paano, if anything happens, we're ready. Ayan po. And of course, nothing beats prayer. Sana wag na lang po tayong umabot dun sa punto na we'd have to use our go bag. Okay, let's answer our next question. Please follow up po. Please follow us po DZXL News sa YouTube, sa TikTok, and of course, sa Facebook. Hi, Miss Chris. Sorry po, parang nahihilo. Ba't nagbe-vertigo yata ako. So, pag medyo, I'll just play music later. Kapag kunyari talagang umikot na yung paningin ko and I cannot even read, I'll just play some music. But please understand and not to worry because lagi pong nangyayari sa akin to. Kaya nga po hindi na ako nakapag-drive. Hindi na ako nakapag-drive masyado unless I'm really in full, because of my vertigo. I'd like to greet muna lahat ng mga naging drivers na sumundo sa akin, na talagang nagpapasalamat po ako ng sobra sa inyong lahat. Hindi ko po kayo lahat maalala, pero there is one driver I would like to thank. Hi, June, ng Mariwasak. Maraming salamat ha. It was such a great conversation. Minsan, nakikipagkwentuhan ako if I'm not too tired sa mga drivers, especially on the way papunta sa training. So, maraming salamat. Thank you so much. And I wish you success doon sa iyong ipuput up na cooperative, i-revive na cooperative. Ayan, and God bless your efforts. Okay. Hi, Miss Chris. Your life seems okay now. Oh, thank you. Ano yung mga nagawa mo nung nagsisimula ka pa lang na pwedeng maka-inspire sa amin na nagsisimula pa lang from Myrna C. Team Happiness. Hi, Mirna. Thank you, my dear, for this beautiful question. Ang dami kong nagawa. Pero let me pick one or two. Okay, I'll give you context, ha. Kasi nung panganay kasi ako eh. My father died. I've just graduated nung namatay ang papang. And so, mamang na lang natira. Ako panganay. Mga kapatid ko nag-aaral pa. So, I had to help them. I had to support them. And kailangan eh. I mean, nakita ko paano naghirap yung mga magulang ko for me. And so, I wanted my siblings, mga kapatid ko, to also graduate. So, hindi kailangang hilingin sa akin na tulungan sila. At dahil kailangan ko silang tulungan, kahit na magkano pala yung sweldo ko noon when I was working first time sa SLU, I made it a point na magtipid na, alam niya na, para may maipadala sa kay mamang para sa aking mga kapatid. So, that's one thing I did. Hindi ko inuna yung sarili ko. Okay, another thing na Mirna, dear, na hindi ko talaga makakalimutan to at hindi ako nahihiyang sabihin to, was when I moved to Manila, kasi sa Baguio ako nang nagtrabaho, I wanted to be an instructor, pero I was too young, so hindi talaga ako nakukuhang maging instructor sa mga university. And I got to teach for 1 year sa Philippine Military Academy. That's it. And then I moved down here sa Manila. So nung nagsisimula pa lang ako, nakashare ako sa isang studio unit ng kaibigan ko, si Jenny. Hi, Jen, if you're listening. Sa kanya ako nagre-renta sa kanya yung condo para makatipid ulit. And eto, hindi ko ito makakalimutan. Dahil nga, mababa ang sweldo eh. Meron akong master's degree nung time na yon, pero there was no way na pwedeng magsabi na may master's degree na ako, taasan yun yung sweldo ko. Walang ganon. So, what we did was, kami ni Jenny, pupunta kami ng Divisoria, mamimili kami ng mga damit, tapos ibibenta namin sa mga office mates or sa mga kamag-anak niya. Kasi wala naman ako mag-anak sa Manila na bagong salta eh. Ayan. Or di kaya, nag-member kami sa boardwalk. Ayan, tapos kuha kami ng mga damit. Ayan. It was exhausting actually kasi gagawin namin yon on weekends eh. Dahil may trabaho kami Monday to Friday. Or Monday to Saturday pa nga. And then, ang hindi ko makakalimutan was, wala naman akong background sa salon. Pero yung ate kasi ni Jenny, mayaman talaga siya. Si ate, nalimutan ko yung pangalan ni ate. Anyway, we'd go to her house one Sunday. Isang beses ko to nagawa, hindi ko talaga makakalimutan, na hinat oil ko yung buhok niya. Massage ko, ganyan. Di ba? So, yun yung una at huli kong paggawa ng hair. Kasi wala naman akong background. Pero anyway, para lang kumita, ewan ko, magkano ba yung binigay sa akin ni ate noon? Ay, Jen, are you listening? Ano nga ba pangalan ni ate? Na basta, she's so rich and I think gusto lang niya kaming tulungan din. So she'd buy clothes from us or yeah, yun nga, pinahat oil niya ako sa buhok niya, massage your hair. I don't know if she gave me 200, 300 ng time na yun. It doesn't matter how much. Pero for me, it taught me na hindi ako maarte. Wala akong arte. Pag kinakailangan ng pamilya at para makatulong sa pamilya, wala akong arte talaga. Wala. Kahit nga siguro sabihin na maging caretaker ako ng bahay or magdilig ka or something, I would do it. I'd do it pag kailangan. So my dear Mirna, I hope that inspires you a bit as you are starting na walang shortcut sa success talaga. Siyempre, nakikita nyo ngayon, it's like, well, I'm old, diba? So, sana magtiyaga ka lang, ha? And really, I think it's very important to value what matters. Pahalagahan mo, kunyari, pag mahalaga talaga ang pamilya, then spend time with family, do things for family. And really be mindful of your expenses siguro. Ayan, kasi isa yan sa weakness ko dati. And lalo na nung kumikita na ako ng malaki, ay, naku, napakagastador ko naman na. Ayan, so that's also something na ano. Okay, so let me check your messages first. Alright, there's another message na pinadala sa akin. This is from Mama G. Hi, Mama G, are you listening? Talagang tinandaan ko na kasi nabasa ko na to nung nung nagkasakit ako na sabi ko, sorry, Mama G, Hindi ko nabasa yung message mo. Sabi ko, because I'm sick. Okay. Eto na kay Mama G galing. Hello, Chris. Good morning from Mama G. Question, in your romantic relationship, what sacrifice would you consider the greatest sacrifice you are willing to do for your loved one? Something you will never do for just anyone. Alam mo, Mama G, mula nung pinadala mo sa akin tong tanong na to, pinag-isipan ko siya talaga. Pinag-isipan ko. Kasi, wala pa nga po talaga, di po ba? Wala po akong, there's no one. Siguro, meron akong nagawa. Itong sasagot ko, Mama G, it's not happening now because I'm alone now and I'm happy being alone. And itong isasagot ko sa Mama G, I think, is I will remember somebody who I loved very much. Yung sinabi ko doon sa ating ACA number 1, my great, great love talaga. Okay. And I think ang kaya kong gawin for somebody I love na hindi ko gagawin kahit kanino man is really to spend time and to support. Kasi yon, I really supported his dream. Tinulungan ko siya doon sa pangarap niya. He wanted to be, actually ayaw na nga niya eh. He's an engineer. He wanted to be an engineer. Pero hindi siya pumasa sa board. So hindi siya licensed engineer. And so, nung time na yon, I bought review books. Ako yung nag-encourage na, sige na, mag-take ka ng board. Your life will be different. Your life will not be the same kapag meron kang license as an engineer. At nung time na yun po, ano pa, hulog pa yung telepono. Hulog pa yung iniikot na telepono. And he'd call me for hours at yung iniikot na telepono. And I'd talk to him for hours. Yan. Sa landline pa nun kasi wala pa yatang cellphone nung time na yun. But the great news is he passed. He passed the licensure exams. And Mama G, he never became mine. Kasi nga, sabi ko nga, di ba, on our last ACA, he was already engaged with somebody that time. And siguro one thing that I did was, hindi ko pinagkait yung suporta ko, yung pagmamahal ko, kahit alam ko that he will never be mine. And so, yes, I loved him even if he will never be mine. He was never mine. I just knew he loved me for that particular moment in time. Alam ko yon, and I loved him back. Pero siguro, yung bang, there's no desire to own or to possess. Yun, I think that's my greatest strength. Hindi ako yung, oh, I love this person, kailangan akin lang siya, akin lang. Hindi ako nagdrama, hindi ako nagmakaawa na please piliin mo ako na lang, please. Walang ganon. In fact, I never even brought up the conversation na, what if you choose me? Wala. I honored the fact na he had a girlfriend, now his wife, and I had to let go. Yan. So, walk away, please go. Mama G, this is such a very difficult question, but yes, time and support and love that is unconditional. That's one thing I would do. That's one thing I'd do. Thank you, Mama G, ha? Sobrang hirap naman ang tanong na yan. Pinagpapawisan ako. Ay, nago. Anyway, so, thank you so much, Mama G. Let me see kung may mga ibang tanong pa. Yung mga political comments, wag ko na lang pong basahin po, please. Alam nyo na, masistress lang tayo, di po ba? There's a message here from JVB. Matagal mo ng message to, my dear. Miss Chris, what is in your bucket list? My dear, wala na akong bucket list. Dati, nung bata-bata pa ako, meron akong bucket list. In fact, kasama ang having a radio show, radio program sa aking bucket list. But I think 10 years ago ba, I stopped having a bucket list. So JVB, thank you so much for sending this message. I'm now open to life surprises. Ayoko na maglagay ng, parang nung Sunday, I was so ready to have our episode, pero walang internet. May mga times na, sabi nga, hay nako, people, human beings, we plan, and God laughs. And it's true. It's true. Marami mga tao na nagplano ng ganito in this particular year in their lives, but it never happened. Why? They got sick? Or somebody got sick in the family? Or they were taken by the Lord already? So wala na akong bucket list. I am open to the spontaneity of life. Yon, my dear. Salamat sa tanong, ha? But thank you, really. And I'm sorry if it's disappointing na somebody like me doesn't have a bucket list. Okay, let me see if there are other messages for me still. Okay. Okay. Wala na dito sa ating winner Kapinoy number. I'll pick another one before I play for you another song. Okay, let me see. Hello, Coach Chris. A silent listener here for 7 years now. Kasama kita on my Sunday long drives. Oh, how sweet! How sweet! Kasi ganyan din ako dati. When I would drive to Baguio, when I was still driving long drives then, I'd listen to radio. Ayan. So, salamat. Salamat talaga na I feel blessed by that. Anyway, ito na. I am single, Coach. At meron akong nililigawan na office mate. I feel she is the one, and I really do everything to make her feel my sincerity and my love. Alam mo na, 100%. Pero to no avail. Oh. Sabi mo nga, never surrendered. Ako, Diyos ko, ito na. Bumabalik yung mga sinasabi ko. Sabi mo nga, never surrender, di ba? Pero it's been 4 years. Should I give up already? Single pa din kasi siya. Kaya umaasa pa ako. Thanks, Coach Chris. Alive? Alive ba to? Sorry! Alias pala, sorry. Alias SL. Sorry ha, yung mata ko. Alias SL. Oh, my dear. This is so difficult. This is so very difficult. I don't even know how to begin to navigate this. May times talaga, no, na yung mahal na mahal mo, kahit anong gawin mo, hindi ka niya mamahal pabalik. And it is sad, I know. May ganyan din akong moments in my life before. But I just want to reassure you, SL, na nothing is wrong with you. Hindi ibig sabihin na dahil hindi ka niya minamahal, kahit 4 years ka nang nag-i-effort, hindi ibig sabihin na hindi ka kamahal-mahal. Talagang hindi lang talaga sa'yo tumibok ang puso niya. Alam mo yon? Naniniwala ka ba na love cannot be forced? Hindi talaga mapilit, di ba? This is so hard. Anyway, time check, dear friends. It's 11:30 in the morning. At nandito pa rin po kayo sa inyong paboritong programa tuwing linggo, Winner Ka Pinoy sa DZXL 558 Manila, October 12, 2025. I hope you and your family are safe. And I'm trying to answer questions sent to me for our Ask Chris Anything Part 2. May kukwento ako sa iyo, SL, and this is my experience as a woman, the woman in your story, parang ganon. When I was still, I was still single, and I was young. I was 24. Yes, I was 24 that time. That was the time of my great love story. Ayan. So, meron akong great love story. So, meron ako isang office mate na talagang openly, he really was courting me, doing everything. He really loved me. I still remember him with so much love in my heart, pero hindi siya love na romantic kasi. So there was a time, one Christmas day, hanapin ko nga yung song habang sinasabi ko sa'yo to, na there was one Christmas na binigyan niya ako ng Christmas card. Kasi nung time ngayon na yun, wala pang cellphone na smartphone, ganyan, no? So sinulatan niya ako at sa Christmas card na to, hanapin ko yung song as I'm talking to you. He wrote the lyrics of the song When a Man Loves a Woman by Michael Bolton. When a man loves a woman, yan. And he'd sometimes play it sa office for me to hear it. Yan. Tapos nandun talaga yung buong kanta na When a Man Loves a Woman. I'll play it for you in a while. Ayan. So, SL, my dear, when I read that letter, I was crying too, kasi sa bandang dulo, meron doon nakalagay na love yung pangalan niya. I love you so much yata, tapos pangalan niya. Tapos may nakalagay doon na sa bandang dulo, malaking font. Chris, why can't you love me? Oh, naiiyak pa rin ako as I remember that moment. Kasi, Chris, why can't you love me? Parang bakit hindi mo ako kayang mahalin? So, I think I talked to him after that. Kasi paturo pa ako sa kanya mag-drive eh. I tried so hard to love him. Pero hindi talaga eh. I loved him as a friend. Pero hindi talaga siya romantically loved na he was somebody I wanted to marry. Parang ganyan. So Chris, why can't you love me? And so siguro ganon din yung pakiramdam mo dito sa minamahal mo na 4 years mo nang nililigawan with all sincerity na parang bakit kanya hindi minamahal? Nag-i-effort ka naman. So SL, my dear, I'll look for that song na minsan pag nagmahal ka, magmamahal ka lang. Magmamahal ka lang talaga. Without expecting that you will be loved back in the same manner that you love. Tanggapin mo na lang, ha? And tiyatanong mo ako, susuko na ba? Siguro oo, di ba? Kasi kung mahal ka talaga niya, siguro 2 years, 1 year, mahaba na yun, di ba? So, maybe it's time to say goodbye to the dream. What do you think? Ha? And so, again, as I'm looking for that song, be gentle with yourself, ha? Don't hate yourself. Don't be angry with yourself. Huwag mo sasabihin na ba problema ko? What's wrong with me? Hindi na nga ako minamahal. Ito, gi-effort pa rin ako. Diba? Nagsasayang pa rin ako ng pera ko. Binibilang ko pa rin siya ng regalo, ganyan. Tandaan mo na lang yung kwento ko. Was I evil? Was I a bad person just because hindi ko siya minahal pabalik? Hindi. In fact, he remained my friend. Na there was just a time na minessage ako ng misis niya na wag ko na daw siyang not to get in touch with him anymore, that I stopped. Kasi ganun talaga. Pag kinausap na ako ng wife na, stop messaging my husband, respeto naman. So, but even as he was already married and he would message me, I would still say hello, o kumusta? I'm so happy for you. And now he's happily married. He has 3 children the last time I knew. So, yun ha, my dear. Sorry if ang sagot ko sa'yo is hindi siguro yung inaasahan mo na hold on, di ba? Never surrender, fight it out. Wag na kasi time passes at hindi mo alam, di ba, kung ano may mangyayari down the road. Close this chapter already. And just like that person who was asking me, Chris, why can't you love me? And now he's so happy with his family, with his children. So, my dear SL, I wish for your happiness. I wish you'd find somebody who would really love you back as you deserve. All right? And let me play for you this very beautiful song, When a Man Loves a Woman by Michael Bolton, para ma-imagine mo kung ano yung sinasabi ko sa'yo na song. Ayan. At siguro ikaw na ikaw din to. And as you listen to this song, be open to the possibility na there's somebody out there who's willing to love you back and embrace you with all her heart. All right? And so this is for you, SL.
nothing else. He trade the world for the good things found. If she is bad, he can't see it. She can do no wrong. Turn his back on his best friend, he puts her down. When a man loves a woman, spend his very last dime trying to hold on to what he needs. He'd give up all his comforts, sleep out in the rain. If she said that's the way it ought to be. When a man loves a woman, I give you everything I've got. Trying to hold on to your precious love. Baby, baby, please don't treat me bad. When a man loves a woman, deep down in her soul, she can bring him such misery. If she is bad for a fool, he's the last one to know. Love and eyes can never see. That's when a man loves a woman. I know exactly how it feels. 'Cause baby, when a man loves a woman, oh, when a man loves a woman, when a man loves a woman, when a man, when a man, when a man loves a woman.
When a man loves a woman. When a man loves a woman. So, sa lahat po sa inyo dyan na nakikinig, na alam niyo na, nag-i-effort, nagbibigay ng sobrang pagmamahal, kagaya ni SL, pero hindi pa rin ibinabalik yung pagmamahal. Siguro let's learn to love unconditionally. Ha? Sabi nga sa kanta, di ba? He'd trade the world for the good he's found. Minsan, siya na ang mundo mo. Nangyari din sa akin yan dati. Siya na ang mundo ko, pero hindi pala talaga siya para sa akin. And so, I had to have the courage to say goodbye. I had to have the courage to accept na, okay, hindi talaga ako. Hindi talaga ako. Alright? So, I'd like to read a message from Miss Teacher, from Teacher Mariel Esteves. Matutuwa kayo sa message niya kasi natuwa din ako and I want it cemented and I want it here, just in case she's listening now. Hi, Ate Chris. This was sent last October 5. As we celebrate World Teacher Day today, I also want to greet you a happy Teacher's Day as you taught me how to stay positive and be hopeful always, even before and up to this day. You've touched so many lives with your wisdom and kind words through your own platforms. With your encouraging voice, thank God for your life. As you always say, let's celebrate life. Mabuhay ang mga guro sa iba't ibang larangan. And so to all my teacher friends and to all teachers out there, belated Happy Teacher's Day. But every day can be a Teacher's Day naman. Okay. All right. And so, let's see. meron pa siyang message ulit. Sabi niya, I miss you, Ate Chris. Feeling ko kahapon lang ako huling nakinig ng program mo. Grabe, ang bilis ng panahon. Before, it's been less than a decade na pala. Before, right after church, nagmamadali ako umuwi just to open our radio and listen to your program. At kanina after Mass, pinapunta ni Father lahat ng teachers sa harap to give blessings. And I can't believe I'm one of them. Imagine, Ate Chris, nangangarap pa lang ako noon and I have to listen to you just to give myself extra hope and encouragement. Basta, talking to you feels like I'm recharging myself from a very chaotic world. Keep safe always po, ate. May God bless you more and more. My dear Mariel, of course, I replied to her message. Thank you so much for your beautiful words, ha? And now it's your turn, teacher Mariel, it's your turn to inspire others, to bring light and love to the students you teach. Ayan. So, thank you so much, Miss Ermi Clemente. Mabuti naman ako. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. And, okay. All right. So, really, I'm so grateful na makasama kayo ngayon, mga kaibigan. And time really flies. Mukhang di ko na naman mauubos tong ating questions for today. I'd like to greet, let me see. Hello, Miss Marie Chris Mendez. Hi, Kitty. Thank you for watching. Keep safe, ah. And from Miss Ana Cristina Dula Macorol. Good morning and happy Sunday, Miss Chris. Thank you. Good morning too. I think you were you were in one of our trainings, no? I think your name sounds familiar. Thank you, my dear. And hello to Mr. Romel Livid. Hello, blessed October weekend. Ano to? Blessed October weekend pa rin po sa ating lahat. Listening mula sa Muñoz City, Nueva Ecija. Hello po sa inyo dyan. Lahat sa Nueva Ecija. Now, si Ray Joseph Galang has a question. Hi, Miss Chris. My question is, how to unlove someone? That's a difficult question to answer because pati ako hindi ko rin alam sagutin ang how to unlove someone because I never tried to unlove anyone. Maybe I tried to forget, but not to unlove. So, my dear Ray Joseph, wag mo na lang i-unlove. Wag mo na lang i-unlove. Mahalin mo pa rin because that's who you are. That's who we are. We are love. Siguro, ang baguhin natin is, wag ka na lang umasa na mahalin ka rin the way you love. Kasi minsan, mahal na mahal mo siya, 'di ba? Tapos hindi ka niya minahal pabalik. Hindi niya ako minahal pabalik. Kailangan i-unlove ko na siya. I don't want to love this person anymore. Huwag mo na lang i-unlove. Siguro what we can do is not to expect na our love will be matched or our love will be reciprocated. Because, that's also what I try to do na hindi kailangan i-unlove ang tao na kahit na nga, sabi nga 'di ba sa Bible, love your enemies. Ba't kaya sinabi ni Jesus 'yun? Siguro to teach us na huwag mo lang mahalin yung mga taong mabait sa'yo or mahal ka, di ba? So, let's just love. Let's just love without expecting that we be loved back in return. How time flies! It's 11:45. Ang dahil ko pa po sasagutin. But anyway, we will have a part 3, a part 4. And let me see your messages. Hello to Miss Nanette Estrella Pangilinan. Hi, Net! Oh, no, you're listening. Hi, may natutuwa naman ako. Hello to you too and to your family. And, hi, Carol, to my neighbor. Hi, Chris, my sweet kapitbahay. Magkita naman tayo one of these days. My neighbor, Miss Carol Hinal. Thank you so much for watching. Grabe, natatouch naman ako. I'm so touched. Thank you so much. Anyway, tingin ko marami akong mga pinagkakautangan ng greetings, pero, there's one person I'd like to thank pala. He bought a copy of my book. He bought a copy of our Pocket Inspirer, Mr. Dominador Bada. Thank you, sir. Maraming salamat for ordering a copy of my book. I really appreciate your support, really. Sa inyo po na gustong iregalo yung ating libro, it's only 200 pesos plus delivery. And sometimes I give you discount if you need the discount. So just let me know, in case you want to give this as a message of love and hope to your friends or family. There we go. So meron na naman po tayong kopya, kakapareprint lang natin. Let me pick another question here. Let me see. Hi, Chris. been with you on air for almost a decade now. Thank you. Thank you. How do I recover my spark for life as a whole? Been depressed and disappointed with almost everything, including myself lately. Larry P. This is so difficult. This is really difficult. Alam mo, Larry, thank you ha. Thank you for sending your message. Thank you to the one who copied it for me. Okay. Lahat tayo sa buhay natin, there will come a point in our life na we will lose our spark. Ako din, nangyari din sa akin yan dati. Alam mo yon, yung parang nakakawalang gana, 'di ba? Parang yung enthusiasm natin parang wala na. Siguro dagdag pa niyan yung mga nangyayari sa paligid natin. Dagdag pa niyan yung hirap ng buhay. Dagdag pa diyan yung nakikita natin yung injustice. People who steal from us. People who are supposed to serve us. Pero, di ba? So, I understand where you're coming from. And thank you. Thank you for having been with me for 10 years now. And can I start by saying it's okay to be depressed and to be disappointed. It's okay to lose your spark. Hindi naman kailangan na 24/7, ganadong-ganado talaga tayo sa buhay, di ba? Hindi naman kailangang 24/7 nagkaka-cartwheel tayo sa saya or sa husay. So it's okay, really. And I want to start by saying, kasi ito din ang ginawa ko dati, na be gentle with yourself. Be gentle with yourself. Sabi nga sa Desiderata, di ba? Beyond the wholesome discipline, be gentle with yourself. Pag naibigay mo na lahat-lahat mo, nagawa mo na lahat-lahat mo, tapos napagod ka, and you lose your spark. Parang flashlight lang yan pag na-lowbat na, di ba? Kailangan i-recharge. Parang kandila lang yan, di ba? Pag naupos na, you'd have to, build again, create again. Baka yun yung kailangan mo munang gawin, my friend, to recharge yourself. Nagtatrabaho ka ba? If yes, maybe take a sick leave. Take a sick leave. Bumalik ka doon sa mga bagay that you used to enjoy. Kung posible para sa'yo, go back to nature. Siguro maglakad ka kung merong malapit sa inyo. Or watch a funny movie. Or just rest, really. Bumalik ka doon sa mga bagay that sparked joy in your life before. Kasi baka pagod ka lang. Baka that's one. Baka pagod ka lang. Baka sobrang dami ng mga bagay na alam mo yun, bumabagabag sa isip mo ngayon. Baka marami lang sobra. If you have a family, talk to them. Talk to them. Pag sobrang dami ng responsibilities mo and you are disappointed na yung mga kamag-anak mo, take lang ng take sa'yo, they don't give, they don't share the burden, maybe try to discuss na, napapagod na ako. I'm getting sick here. Help me. Help me. Whatever your situation is, I really suggest na una, you rest. Baka kasi you're burning out. Magpahinga ka, matulog ka, kumain kang mabuti. Do something that will lift you up. Right? And move. When I was depressed before, nagmumukmuk din ako ng ilang araw, di ba? Ayoko kumain, ayoko maligo. I was just so lazy. Ayokong bumangon. Ayoko huminga. But you cannot give up on life, di ba? So what I did after that, nung time na yon, I still had a membership, or I was still active going to the gym. So I went to the gym to run, I'd run on the treadmill. And moving is the body's way of healing sometimes. Galaw-galaw mo lang yung sarili mo. Galaw mo lang. And magugulat ka that because you moved, your body will cooperate with you and give you energy. So, kahit na pa, ala ko sa mood gumalaw, okay lang, pilitin mo. Try to take a walk. If you can, dance. If you can, sing. If you can, listen to an upbeat song. You can dance. Diba? Para lang matulungan mo ang sarili mo. and then slowly reconnect with what gives you more life. Or reconnect with people who appreciate you. Kasi minsan, kaya tayo nadi-disappoint or nawawala ng spark. Kasi may mga tao nga na grabe yung expectation nila sa atin, di ba? Hindi na tayo makaka-catch up sa expectations nila. So sabi mo dito na you're disappointed with almost everything, including yourself. It's again okay. Ako din eh. There was a time in my life I was so disappointed with myself too. And then slowly I made changes. So ganun lang ha, Larry. Okay lang ma-disappoint sa sarili minsan. Huh? Okay lang yon. Just say sorry, self. Sa mga participants ko sa training, like kasi sabi, sorry. Sige na, mag-sorry sa self. Sorry, self. Sorry, pinakain na naman kita ng hindi okay sa'yo. Sorry, self. Gumastos na naman tayo beyond our means. Sorry, self. Diba? Sorry, self. Then start again. At siguro, boss, bawasan natin yung mga shoulds natin sa buhay. Yung mga, I should do this. I should do that. I should have that. I should fulfill it. I should take care of my parents. I should. Sa dami ng mga dapat or shoulds natin, minsan napapabayaan natin yung ating sarili. So, Larry, I hope that paano ko ba sabihin to? You set certain boundaries naman sa buhay mo para mauna mo rin ang sarili mo. Mauna mo rin ang sarili mo. Ayan ha? Na wag laging bigay ng bigay ng bigay. Wag laging yung spark mo is so that others are happy. You spark for you. You live for you muna. Alright? I hope I'm helping and reconnect with people who light up your life. Huh? One of my favorite songs when I was a young girl was So Many Nights I Sit by My Window. Annie, are you listening? Waiting for someone to sing me his song. So many dreams. Anyway, ang chorus niyan is, 'Cause you light up my life. Larry, I hope I'm making you smile, huh? You give me hope to carry on. Yeah, something. This is a very heavy question, and I think this is the last question I will answer for today. And I completely understand you, my dear. Pahinga, pahinga. Rest. Sabi nga, di ba, na rest if you must, but don't you quit. And before I say goodbye, I'd like to play a song for you. And sana, don't rush yourself, ha? Huwag mong madaliin ang sarili mo na, have to be better, have to be like this. Kaya may energy ako. Wag. Huwag mong... give yourself time. Give yourself your own pace. And sana, alam mo yon, you find people who will be, there for you to light up your life. Let me play for you, Larry, and for all of you who are in the same situation, this very beautiful song, well, a cover of Lean On Me by Bill Withers, sung by my favorite band, Boys Avenue.
Sometimes in our lives, we all have pain, we all have sorrow, but if we are wise, we know that there's always tomorrow. Oh yeah. You just call on me, brother. when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem that you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. Lean on me when you're not strong. I'll be your friend. I'll help you carry on. For it won't be long till I'm gonna need somebody to lean on. You just call on me, brother, when you need a hand. We all need somebody to lean on. I just might have a problem, then you'll understand. We all need somebody to lean on. If there is a load that you have to bear, that you can't carry, I'm right up the road. I'll share your load if you just call me. Call me if you need a friend. Call me. Call me if you ever need a friend. Call me. Call me.
Lean on Me by Boyce Avenue. So, my dear Larry, cheer up, my dear, ha? Cheer up. Ganun talaga. There's always going to be days when we lose our spark. Pero, kaya naman natin mag-recover, di ba? And if there's no one to lean on, well, lean on God, di ba? Lean on His love. Lean on me, sabi niya sa'yo. Yan. And so, it's time to say goodbye again, dear friends. Naku, hindi ko po talaga naubos yung ating questions here. Let's just have another again in November. At maraming salamat po sa inyo na sumama sa akin ngayon sa isang buong oras. And I would like to thank our team, our tech, Mr. Dan Fangonilo, our digital, Miss Leda Miranda, Miss Kale Dangate, and Mr. Nico Edles, and our PA today, Miss Jel Kiran. Thank you so much, team. Thank you. Hopefully, I get to see you again soon. Ayan, mga kaibigan, sana ay kahit papano nakapulutan natin ng inspirasyon yung ating episode ngayong tanghali. And I'd like to read something from our book, from a quote by Paul Wislon. Sabi niya, wherever you go in life, whatever you do, make a conscious effort to add a little beauty or to contribute to the beauty that's already there. Ayan. So, samahan niyo na po ako mga kaibigan. Sikapin natin maging isang tunay na Pilipino sa isip, sa salita at sa gawa. At huwag mong kakalimutan, kaibigan, ha? Winner ka, Pinoy.
Sumainyo ang isa na namang makabuluhang palatuntunan sa radyo. Winner ka, Pinoy! Muling umantabay sa parehong oras, alas 11 ng umaga hanggang alas 12 ng tanghali. Dito lamang sa DZXL 558. Winner ka, Pinoy!